Welcome, and today I want to introduce you to another paper collection I've designed called A Stroll in the Park, and this one is based around this fabulous lady and obviously having a stroll around the beautiful park in the summertime, surrounded by lots of butterflies, florals, lots of pretty things, and a little cat snuck in as well, so the cat's going for a walk with her. I just love the florals in the hair with this one. I think it's an absolutely amazing hat. So let's go. So we have lace work and we have a selection of various florals that run throughout this one. We've got the iris, perfect for doing an outer cover on your journal. And again, as with all of my paper kits, 24 pages, A4 size, and both portrait and landscape, because I like to use both within a journal. But I also like to have a lot of decoration in there already, but with adding my own decoration into a journal, I like to have lots of, when I say plain, I don't mean plain, but slightly more pared back papers, so slightly more muted designs, muted tones. So we've got exercise paper, we've got lines, and this is based on an old cash book from 1934, and a smaller version of the iris with the lace doily. We've then got a little bit of everything on this one. It's based on a little bit of a collage, and we have this in both directions. Both orientations, so it can be used on an outer cover, covering the inside of the covers, or cut up and used in any which way. We have a 2-page spread, which again could go straight into a signature, or be cut up and used as however. And again, this one, I've added some ditzy prints into the background as well, because I thought the colours I've used throughout this one seem to be quite bright, so I thought we'll add some muted, and then if you want to add embellishments in similar brighter colours, you can do. This one I absolutely love. I love clematis, and I just love this one, full stop. I could have that on my walls. Again, we've used the lace on a full background, so that could be the front of a journal, and you can add whatever imagery you want to in the centre of that one. Here she is again with more ephemera, so we've got hydrangeas in there, we've got an old 2-shilling stamp, butterflies, and a sheet which is slightly more modern looking, again in the same colour scheme, so plenty to cut out or just use as is. Here she is again in a different landscape. This time she's portrait, and again quite bright. The other version, which again is a portrait version of the one we saw previously. Here we've got one that's designed for going into a signature, where the florals carry on straight across, but you've got lots of space on the left hand side for adding any of your own artwork or journaling. Same again with this one, but in a portrait landscape. And we are back to landscape again, which another 2-page spread, or even 2 card fronts. If you're into card making, that's 2 ready-made card fronts to add a sentiment onto. It's just at the moment I'm really into making books. So again, another landscape which is bright and fun with huge clematis and butterflies, and all shades of lavenders and lilacs and bright tones in here. Similar again, just ever so slightly different with this one. We have the big clematis in here, and on this one it seems to be more concentrated on the butterflies. So we've got a little bit of everything going on. On this one I've been into another cash book, and we've got cash book paper and we've got butterflies. It is that way up. And another cash book I've tried to get different numbers onto different pages so that you're not duplicating, or you could even paint over and add your own numbers, stamp your own numbers on. And again we've got the lace background with quite a plain background with spodges and just muted distressed tones to that. Ready-made journal cover if you need one. And again, this is a landscape full of iris and butterflies, and of course the vintage lace and ditzy backgrounds are in there as well. And finally, oh no, I beg your pardon, it's not final. We have the lady with the butterflies, the music score, lace, slightly distressed background, but I love the way the flowers in the background are bringing out the pink elements of a dress, just ever so slightly, so you can pull out whichever of the colours, the blues, the pinks, the lilacs, or you know, lace onto that one. And this one is actually final, and this is a slightly different version again, which is landscape, which is the lady with the music score, the florals. I think we've got a mixture of hydrangeas going on here, and the butterflies just sneaking into the page. Again, it could be a ready-made card front going to a signature, but yeah, that one is A Stroll in the Park. So thank you.